And this guy, did he spawn here? Otis, you brought uranium waste? If I shoot him, will he ragdoll? All right, listen up. Some of you guys have told me that I'm running a little bit behind in the terminal. So if we look at our active milestones, we're only on basic steel production. We have yet to do the improved melee combat, and we have all of the stuff that we need to do. Now listen, I've been doing some grinding. I've been getting all the materials to prepare for the steel stuff. All right. And not only that, I think Otis agrees with me, right, Otis? Otis, you brought uranium waste? Are you kidding me? Bad Otis! Bad Otis! How is this possible? And my radiation, I'm getting killed. Otis is hurting me. What do I do with this? Highly radioactive, I know. Handle with caution? What am I? Oh no, I'm getting hurt. Oh gosh, put it away. Put it away. I'm putting it right here. Otis, I can't believe you did that to me. Unbelievable. Where did he go? Was he following me? Did he try to follow me? Yeah, he did. Otis, you're a disgrace. You're in timeout right now, bud. Back to the objective here. We need to unlock basic steel production. So what else do I need here? I need modular frames. Where did I put these? There we go. Okay, I think I have everything else though. Possibly. Nope, I need the rotors. Okay, there we go. So that should be everything. And look at that. The red button. Okay, now let's look at the new stuff. So we have the Foundry, and the Foundry looks like it has 2 inputs, 1 output. So far, we only have 1 recipe for the Foundry, and that's iron and coal. So if we intake 45 of each of those, we output 45 steel ingots. That's simple enough. What else did we unlock? Is that it? Yeah, I think that was it. Oh, we unlocked, that's what we did. Okay, let me backtrack here. So we unlocked these steel pipes, and we also unlocked, let's see if I can find it. Yes, these steel beams. So now we're going to be able to start making steel beams and steel pipes. And my goal, I think, is I really want to make this factory for steel really efficient. And I'm really enticed by the blueprint designer. I'm not gonna lie. I think what I'm gonna do is handcraft some steel beams real quick so that our next thing will be the fix-it blueprints. And once we get the fix-it blueprints, I have some testing to do because I want to see if I can put this to the limit. And where did he go? Yeah, because you tried to kill me with toxic uranium waste, I'm gonna put you in the blueprint designer. I'm gonna see how you like it. I'm gonna see if I can just copy you. Yeah? Do you agree? Oh, he's just too cute to be mean. I'm still gonna do it on you though. I'm still gonna test. Let me test. Let me make some steel stuff. Let me handcraft it because I think we can now yes, we can. Okay, so I'm gonna set up a foundry, just hand feed some solid steel in there, and I will be right back. All right. So I did some handcrafting, and we can now afford the fix-it blueprint. So let's see how these work, huh? And of course, I don't have enough modular frames. Yeah, by the way, here it is. I crafted 600 of these, by the way. So hopefully those are enough. All right, here we go. Fix-it blueprints. Those are unlocked. And okay, it's not as expensive as I thought. So let me grab 100 of these and more modular. Otis, what did you bring me this time? It better not be uranium. Okay, it's just some leaves. I don't need those. Go bring me another yellow power slug. Back to, what else was I missing? I think it was just, yeah. Let me go grab some more of these. Oh yeah, we are stacked to the brim with these guys. All right, here it is. Oh my gosh, this thing's huge. Okay, just as a test, we're gonna place it right here. I think this is a creature's. Otis, get out of the way, dude. Look at this thing. This thing is ginormous. All right, we gotta figure out how this thing works. I'm assuming anything in this cube, and I mean anything. Otis, get over here. You need to come over here, man. Can you jump in here? Oh, you sure can, Otis. How does this work? I want to copy him. Configure blueprint designer. New blueprint. Otis. The blueprint has no cost. Can you not? This thing is blinding me. Okay, what about this? Can this be copied? Get in here, tractor. There we go. All right. The tractor is in here. Now, can this be copied? Are you kidding me? Really? Oh, we can like add folders and stuff. That's actually nice. These things can't copy. What about, okay, this has to copy, right? The factory cart. Get over here. There we go. All right, it's in the yellow zone. It's in the box. These vehicles should be copied over. No? Okay. Hypothesis then. If we add an actual building in there, unbelievable. Why? What is it with Satisfactory and it's non-love, it's hatred. That's a better word. It's hatred for vehicles. Last episode, I couldn't even make a proper functional highway system with the jump pads. Can we even add jump pads in here? Does it like that? Okay. It likes that. That's fine. So here's my plan, and hopefully you guys will agree with me. Because we are so close to getting minor Mark IIs, like it's pretty much the next thing we're going to do. I am going to make some blueprints specifically for minor Mark IIs so that, let's say I'm going to find an area with a bunch of iron and coal, and that way whenever we make these foundries, I'm going to make some foundries in here. I'm going to make some designs. I can't afford that, but I'm going to make some designs that we can make these efficient as possible. I'm going to use some engineering skills. I'm going to do some work here. I'm going to do some testing. Obviously they don't like the vehicles for some reason. Is there anything else I can test in here? Water extractors cannot be placed in the blueprint designer. I see that. Okay. What about the space elevator? Okay. Yeah, I don't think that'll fit, right, Otis? Awesome shop? Oh, wait, that's going to be a good one. Hold on. Give me your awesome shop. Can it copy it? Oh, it can't. What else? I'm trying to think of anything else. It doesn't seem like anything else out of the ordinary. Coal generator? That should be able to, yeah. Okay. Yeah, miners can't be placed in here. Well, anyways, can you put a blueprint inside of a blueprint? Doesn't look like you can. Ma'am? Ma'am probably can go in here. Yeah. So I think any transportation vehicles, you know what? Maybe actually, hold on. Hypothesis. Truck stations can go in here, right? Yeah. Okay. So it's just the actual vehicles and animals. It looks like cannot come in here. Another hypothesis. Wimpster is logged out right now. If I shoot him, will he ragdoll? He does ragdoll. I thought he'd move a little bit more because I was going to try to bring him over there, see if I can copy him. I don't think you can. They optimized this pretty well. Coffee Stain Studios applauds. You know, all I can do is applaud you. I tried to find a bug in this and it's just not possible, especially in early access. I thought I could sniff something out. I just don't think I can. I'm looking at all the stuff that I have. Don't think it's possible. Let me grind a little bit here. Let me make some blueprints. Hopefully Otis doesn't bring me any more nuclear waste, and I'll be right back. And you know what I just realized too? While I'm doing the steel stuff, I might as well do the advanced steel production. So here we go. Let's look at the new goodies. So here we have the new minor Mark II. That's pretty much double what we're getting for normal extraction rates, which is pretty insane because what I assume is going to happen, if there is a pure node, I did some research, and that's going to be a total of 240 resources per minute with the minor Mark II. That is a lot of resources. Let's do some more research. There's nothing else. I think minor Mark II was the biggest thing, but if we look in the craft bench, that allows us to make encased industrial beams, and with encased industrial beams and with the new stuff that we've made, we can make hyper tubes. To be honest, guys, I'm not trying to be efficient just for no purpose, right? Like, yeah, I'm an engineer. I want to make things efficient, right, Otis? What did you bring me? Some Sam ore? That's work in progress, dude. I don't want that. I'm not doing this just to be efficient. The main reason is I really want to unlock these hyper tubes. Like, these hyper tubes seem so much fun, and I want to get some encased industrial beams. So let me do some more progress. Look at this, Otis. Look at this, Otis. Do you see my creation? I have done something incredible. Now let's look a little bit deeper. Here we have a sign for the bottom. We have 240 per minute iron coming in because of the new minor Mark IIs. They're going to be doing 240 for pure. And if we can't find enough pure, I can just, link two, normals together. And because of that, I understand we're only able to transport up to 120 right now, but we're eventually going to unlock logistics Mark III, and I'm just going to use the Mark III belts eventually. And those transport up to 270. So we have it's a little bit of leg room to work with, but that was my plan. So I'm making all of this so that the inputs and outputs will be Mark III and everything else in here will be Mark II. If you look a little bit deeper, we have all of these splitting off efficiently, and each foundry is taking in just enough to make 240 steel ingots coming from up there. And all of these are underclocked at exactly 30 per minute. So that is a perfect number. And I like even numbers, right, Otis? So that is the steel stuff. If we look into here, let me clear the designer. I have also done some other stuff. So here is going to be an in of 240 steel ingots. So one of these, and the output is going to be 160 steel pipes. And these are pretty simple. It's pretty much just a bunch of constructors. And I found that this design worked best. I love how like I did this so that whenever the output comes out here, come up above the constructor, and then they all merge in the middle. This will be the input. I didn't put signs on this one. It's pretty self-explanatory because we're going to have one of those Foundry blueprints connect to this. So all the steel ingots are going to go into here, and then they're going to branch off into these constructors. Each constructor will be making 20 per minute. And then the final output, again, I believe is going to be 160 steel pipes per minute, which is right here. So that's not all. Let me load the steel beams, because the steel beams are a little bit heftier. 240 steel ingots, and then coming out will be only 60 steel beams. That's 100 less than the pipes. But I think you get the idea, because it's the same thing. You know, this time, since there's only 4 of them, it's pretty much self-explanatory. It's gonna save me a lot of time building all of this. And those are the steel beams. Now, I just unlocked the encased beams, and I'm not going to show you this yet because I optimized this one. So I'll show you this one. This is just pretty simple. It's 3 assemblers. Each of these are making 6 per minute, and it's, you know, it's nothing too special. Here are the inputs. The inputs being, of course, concrete and steel beam. And you're wondering, well, Rich, what are you doing? You haven't made a concrete. Oh, look at that. A concrete. And it's the same design as the one for the steel pipes. I have it to where they all converge in the middle. I really like this. I'm going to keep doing this. At the end here, I think I underclocked these. Yes, I underclocked these. That each of these are making 10. So that should be 80 if I did my math correctly. Yep, there's my degree coming into work. Simple math. The reason why I made 2 encased beams is because I was gonna mess around with the design. Oh, this is not the right one. Where is the other one? Maybe I deleted the wrong one. Hold on. Let me rebuild this real quick. Okay. This was what I was going with at first, and I really wanted to make this a little bit more concise, and I'm just not sure if this is the right direction I wanted to go, because I can probably see some weird building. You know, I was messing around with possibly placing this around, and I just don't see this snapping really well, because it's going to want to snap at the bottom. But, you know, the purpose of this is, I mean, maybe I can do this eventually. I'll still save this, but it's pretty much just a more concise, you know, vertical way of doing this instead of going above, you know, stacking these mergers and splitters. It's just going underneath doing all of this. So we'll see. We'll see what I like most. I'm assuming we're not going to use this one, and I'm assuming we're going to use this new one that I made just for simplicity's sake, I think. And is that Marvin? Look at that, it's Marvin. And it's raining again. What is up with it raining so much? So now that I have all these blueprints, Otis and I are gonna do some traveling. And traveling, I mean, whenever we were building the super secret area, I saw that there was a ton of iron and coal over there. And so I think what I'm gonna do is travel over there. As you can see, we are pretty far away from the base. If you remember correctly, we did something over there, that TNT block looking thing. That was our little jump pad factory. And this, I didn't have a chance to take a look at how beautiful this area is, but I've been spending some time over here and I've been grinding, and I just noticed that I have sand. I have footprints in the sand. That's pretty cool. Anyways, so you could probably tell I've done some work. I handcrafted, and now quote unquote handcrafted. I was able to grind for some of those beams so that I can make all of these Mark IIs. I have yet to make Mark III's belts, and I kind of plan this factory for Mark III belts. I'll get more into that later, but don't mind the spaghetti right now. But we have a lot of coal, a lot of iron, and 2 concretes. And because of my new quartz factory that I did with you guys in the last stream, I was able to make this glass structure, and I really love the glass. I'm a big fan. Big fan of the glass. And I just noticed, did I do these incorrectly? Hold on. Industrial railing. Oh, no, that's the same kind. Okay, anyways, we come in here. We have this entire new area to build and use these new blueprints that I made. So if we load, for instance, the concrete, we'll be able to place these down in a jiffy, and it'll save a lot of time. I'll just have to remember, I didn't label the inputs and outputs for these. I'll have to figure that out. However, I brought over some materials, and when I mean materials, I mean a lot of materials. And I'm gonna be able to probably use all of these blueprints in this factory alone. I did a little bit of math, and I referenced before about these Mark III conveyor belts, because eventually I'm going to account for 240 per minute on each of these belts. So for right now, I know you guys have been harping me about what makes a real engineer. You know what? Simple math this, simple math that. Listen, I promise this time I will make everything 100% efficient. And so it won't be efficient at first, the spaghetti. But eventually, whenever we start making a lot more of these materials so that I can get the Mark III plates, I will replace all of those belts with Mark IIIs, and then we will have a simplified, efficient factory. So the biggest thing I need to do right now is figure out what I need to build. And I think first off, what we need to do is turn all of this coal and iron into steel. So if we go in our new blueprint section, we go into steel. Here is our steel ingots. And oh my gosh, this thing is huge. But we need to figure out a good area for this. I'm thinking, which corner do we want this in? What if we put all of our steel over here? Now I need to figure out, this is the input. This was the output, the one sign. Here we go. Okay, so what if we do it this way? And I'm thinking we're gonna need a total of 4 of these. So what if we do something along these lines? There we go. Look at that. Hopefully I placed that down right. There it is. Yes. Okay. I also just noticed that these wild creatures below us, I don't even know their names. They're making some noise. I need to take care of them. Come here. Where are you at? It's time for you to die. You're making too much noise. You're distracting the viewers. Where are you at? There you are. I left you alone when I was building these because you weren't making too much noise. But now you're making too much noise. Oh, Mr. Bean came to join us. Wait, what was this? Oh, it's just leaves. Okay. Is there anyone else down here that wants to make some more noise? Speak up while you have the chance. I don't think anyone else is here. And there's definitely a gold power slug under there. I don't have the ammunition to take care of that though. There's a blue power slug. I'll grab you later. I saw you when I was building this. Hopefully those guys aren't going to make noise anymore. So if we come back here over with the blueprint, here we go. So we need a total of 4 because the input for these, let me just double check. The input is 240 of each iron and coal. Let me double check. So I put it down. Hopefully these align. I wish there was a way to align these, but I guess we're going to have to see. Does that line up? Oh, yes, it lines up. And oh, wait. Did I do that correctly? Oh, maybe I did do that correctly. That kind of works perfectly. Whoa, it was perfect. Okay, hold on. We need another one. Let us go back in the blueprint. Okay, right here. 3. And is this the 4th one? Right here. Oh, look at that. Look how easy that was. That was literally 5 clicks and all of this is done. Wait, hopefully... Something. We'll see if it works. Maybe it's just a visual thing. Hopefully it's just a visual thing. I don't care as long as it works. This one worked. We'll have to see. We'll see if we run into any more issues. Oh no. Oh no, it's all of them. Let me just see real quick. Hold on. If we get a Mark 1, yeah, that maybe I'll just have to replace them all real quick. Just to be sure, maybe? Because everything else seems to be fine. Oh, that is clipping. That's okay. Yeah, let me just replace these real quick. All right. I went ahead and fixed all of those. We should be okay. Theoretically. In theory. Theory can only take you so far. However, oh my, I just fell off the thing. Can you not just stay here? Can I not stay up here? Oh my gosh. Look how satisfying this looks. I just did all of that lickety split. Now, let us fall down here. I'm only going to have access to Mark II conveyor belts, and I should switch to my hotbar. You guys have been telling me to make hotbars for each new thing, so that's what I'm doing. So what is the best way to go about this? I'm assuming what we're going to want to do. Do we stack them? Not sure. what the best solution is. Maybe we'll start off with, is the coal the bottom? Second to the top, right there. Okay, let's do this. Oh no, that's straight. Here we go. Okay, we need to be the second to the top. So if we get a Mark II, oh, that's going to be finicky. It's not letting me snap on them. Oh, interesting. Because we're going to have to, I didn't think about this. Let me see what the best solution is. Know for a fact we're going to have, maybe we do stackables and then we just take them off. So we'll have 2 lines. We'll have a coal line. Let's do a stackable right here. Make this in line. We're only going to need 3 high because we can put a conveyor pole in between here to make things nice and neat. All right, let's see how this looks. Let's see here. This goes here. We'll just use Mark IIs for now. Again, I'll replace them all later with Mark IIIs. I've already used so many plates over here whenever I was building this thing. Hopefully I brought enough. Let me double check actually. Let me fill up on oh, I brought a lot. Hopefully that's enough. If it's not enough, I goofed. I'm not to go get some more. And now that I think about it, we don't even need this right here. What am I thinking? I just preemptively jumped the gun here. And then for this one, we're only gonna need 2. Ah, ha, look at that. Can I just like add a conveyor? How tall is this standard? Ooh, not until we get to that level. Okay, so what if I just did something like this? I think that would work just fine. Okay, now here is where we can do the thing I was kind of talking about with these lifts. Put that there, just like this. And theoretically, right angle it, it's in. Look at that. And then we don't need this guy here, but we need this guy here. That's the angle right there, I think. Come through. Boom. Let's make this line up there all of the coal. So my question is, how are we supposed to do this now with the iron? Because the iron's always going to be on the bottom. So we're really going to only run into... Oh, we're actually probably not going to run into an issue. Let me just see this real quick. Hold on. Let's one thing at a time. I'm getting ahead of myself. We're going to have to split you off like right here. Is that going to look good? Yes, that's going to look good. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing for each one of these. And 1, 2. Okay, so now this goes into here. That goes into there. This goes into here. You're probably getting where I'm getting at here. Aha, there we go. That looks amazing. Okay, hopefully did that right. And hopefully we'll start seeing some stuff coming in. Are those working? Ha 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 ha! They're working. They're filling up with coal? No, because they're not powered. They won't fill up unless they're powered. That makes sense. That makes sense. Look at that. Turn on a little flashlight here. I think that was the solution. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I don't think that was a solution. How are we supposed to get under there now? I can't do the cross belts anymore. I got fired for that last time. Okay, hold on. Let me fix this. Okay, I believe I fixed it now so that this input is not messed with anymore. I pretty much just raised everything by 1. Let's see. That's good. That's good. Okay, yes. Perfect. I would have completely just, all of this work would have been for nothing, pretty much. Now, the iron is going to be a little bit easier. I don't think I'm going to do any stacking here. I think what I'm going to do is this. And we'll see how it looks. Hold the phone. Oh yeah, I like that. Yep, okay. So now we go to the next one and get in there, iron. And the sun's coming up at a perfect time. I'm guessing that's the one. Yes, let's go. All the way over here. 1, 2. That is all of the iron and coal. Eventually, I'm going to have to replace these with Mark IIIs, but the layout's done. Hopefully, these all work. Now, we should probably test this out, right? In theory. Everything is there. In theory, it should work. But I just want to make sure these foundries are going to be moving correctly. So let's add a cable here. And let's add one probably like right here as well. This will go over here. Okay, there we go. So now this will be connected to hopefully all these. Are these all connected? Did I connect these? Please tell me these lines over here connect. Okay, they do. Perfect. 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 So that theoretically then, if I connect this, they should all turn on. Let's go. Let's go. The foundries are going to work. Perfect. Let's do this with this one. Do it with this one. And finally, skadoosh. Look at that. They're all working. Smoke, air pollution at its finest. Now, again, these are supposed to be intaking 240 per minute each. So these aren't going to be working 100%. Right now, as you can see, they're not going to be 100% now because they're not getting the full input. However, we have these up and running. Now you're asking yourself, what's the next part of the project? Well, I already made part of the project and it's right here. So here's my plan with 240, 480, 620, I don't know, 960 total. Yeah, 960 total. We're gonna have one steel pipe factory, one steel beams, and then in order to make the encased beams, we are going to do 3 total steel beams. 2 of them will go straight to encased beams. That's where the concrete comes into play. And so we'll have a total of 1 steel pipe and 3 steel beams. Alrighty, let us get to work. We don't have enough plates. Let me get the plates. Where's the sign? Give me a sign. Missing 126 cable. How did I... That has to be a bug? Bug confirmed. The materials go away in the blueprint because I had enough. We don't need all of this coal in my inventory. So the question is, where to put this? I'm thinking we do it over yonder like this direction. You're calling me crazy, I know. Just leave me out of it. Oh, it's not center. Actually, it is center. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'll keep telling myself that. Okay, it's fine. And the output should be right there. That's fine. Okay. And boom, that's connected. Okay. Now we have all that set up. 1 steel pipe, and then we're gonna have a section of 3 steel beams, and we cannot forget an area for the encased beams. So I'm thinking then we have these. Aha. Yes. Steel beams. Output is going that way, this way, and the output going that way. Yeah, I think that's the way we want it. I'm thinking then we have this section right here. Let's hope. Let's hope. Line this up. Can we fit a 3rd? No! We can't do it! Oh, you son of a gun. It's all right. I'm going to tell myself it's okay. And put the last one right there. That looks okay, right? That's enough space. And then we can probably get rid of this. And so that's 3 beams. And then those are making 60 each. And we're going to need the area for concrete and steel beams and concrete and the encased beams. And we're going to need 2 of these guys. Sure, why not? That looks good. Line up for me, please. I don't know if that's aligned. Oh, wait. I saw it. Oh, boom. Skadoosh. There we go. Perfect. Now, the last thing we need is 2 concrete blueprints. And that's in the basic materials. Oh, wow. These are a little bit bigger. Perfect. We have just enough space for this stuff. And a little bit extra room, too, if we want to optimize this factory just a little bit more. But that looks good. Let's place that down. That seems to be the right one right there. Let's branch out just a smidge so we can give it some space. Ah, there we go. All right. Let's look at the damage. Oh, yeah, this is perfect. This is the perfect amount of space. We have some extra room over there. Yeah. And I didn't put a roof on this purposely. Purposefully. Because in the Fix It Awesome shop, I was looking at architecture and there's some Fix It roofing. I definitely want to invest in that. And also, I don't know how far up we're going to expand this thing. Now that I got all of the buildings placed, it's time for me to connect everything. I'm over here wrapping up my final stuff. And this guy, did he spawn here? How did he make his way into the factory? We now have beam decoration, not bean. It's a beam, get it? Because we have a bunch of steel beams here. What the heck is going on here? How the hell did he manage to make his way in here? Well, anyways, I'm not done yet, but this is my solution because this would be my main pathway to get through things. But everything is up and running. Everything is 100% efficient. Now, the biggest thing we need to do is get our next output of steel beams, and that's going to be right. Let me in. It's going to be right here. This is going to be a Mark 1. Let's double check. Our steel beams making 60. Perfect. So this is just going to come this way, and we'll just go around. Yeah, let's do a stackable conveyor pole. Make this a little bit cleaner, huh? Ooh, Yep, there it is. Boom. And that, I believe, is the entire steel factory. It's done. A factory will never be complete if there isn't Mr. Bean involved. So as soon as we see some encased beams being made, which let me check. Are we somewhat full somewhere? Oh, these are empowered. There it is. We're making our beams. Let's see it. Come on, come on, come on. Show me the beam. There it is. There it is. Our first beams. Are the outputs over here? There it is. There's a beam. And I'm not quite sure how we're going to get all of these to the base. That's a little bit far away. However, I'm so happy with how this turned out. The blueprints really, really saved me a lot of time. I feel bad for my editor. I'm sending him a lot of recordings, like 5 individual ones, but that's okay. He can do this. Right, Mr. Bean? He can do it. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. This has been the Steel Factory and also me messing around with the blueprints. Just in summarization, we made a lot of steel pipes. 240 steel ingots is the input for these steel pipes, and 160 is the outputs. We're making 160 steel pipes. We're making a total of 960 steel ingots. We're making a total of 180 steel beams. We're going to be storing 60 of those, and we're using 120 of them for our new encased beams. And what's next on the agenda is to do the hyper tubes. So that should be next episode. Thank you guys for watching. If you're new to the channel, please consider liking and subscribing. Mr. Bean tells you so. As always, I will see you in the next one. Take care. Peace out.